Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you back to another video. Today we are going to, talk about farming and last hitting. So I got this thread project going on in the forums where you can submit a match ID, and I'm gonna take a look at it and tell you how to improve your gameplay. Now, I noticed something while watching these replays. The only reason why a lot of players can't manage to get any farm is that they are missing last hits they shouldn't miss. Now, let's talk about last hits you shouldn't miss. While you are in a lane, on your own, free farming, you should be able to get every single last hit. Now, some of you can't do that, and I always say that's just a practice thing. Just go into a practice mode game, pick your favorite hero, like I did in this game. I went into practice mode game, chose my favorite hero, Electrician. I know it's kind of an odd choice, but I love that guy. And sat there for 10 minutes and last hit it. And I missed like 5. But that's mostly because I was listening to a podcast and kind of had to laugh. So, yeah. Game Station podcast is great. Anyways, all I'm doing is sitting here and last hitting, and you can watch it in the background. It's really nothing special. But if you do this often enough and maybe switch up the heroes, you're gonna be able to last it well. And that's a big deal. Last hits are your primary source of income. I'm not even kidding. Let's think about it like this. I personally consider myself a pretty good carry player. Like I can carry, and if you give me the time and the game to do so, I usually, just out carry everyone. How do I do that? Pretty simple. I have a goal of 50 creep kills per 10 minutes, or 5 creep kills per minute. That doesn't sound like a whole lot, does it? I think that's pretty easy. Like 5 creep kills per minute. That's not even a full creep. That's not even all the creep waves. There are 2 creep waves per minute. So you don't even have to kill every single creep. But I'm aiming for 5. And with these 5, it allows me to just get my farm up. It's amazing. Like, let's just say like that. It's good farm. 5 creep kills per minute is good and decent farm. That's what you want to aim for. Now, a lot of these lower tier players seem to just not last hit at all. And instead they think the kills are more important. Let me just tell you this. 5 creep kills are the equivalent of a hero kill. 5 creep kills. Now, you show me a game where you can average a kill per minute and you're good to go. Like, if you can do that every game, well, I guess you don't have to worry about last hitting. If you can't get a kill per minute, I would heavily recommend just go into a practice mode game and start last hitting. It's very, very easy to do. Pick any hero, doesn't quite matter which one, and sit there and last it. Don't get items. I as you can see, I don't have any items. If you want to get items, only invest your starting gold, like the 603 gold you get at the start of the game. You want a realistic scenario. Let me promise you one thing. If you are in the 1600 bracket or below, and all you do today is go into a practice mode game and practice last hitting for half an hour, you're instantly going to be the best player in every game. I'm not kidding. It's a huge deal. It really, really is. Not only because every hero needs last hits, but especially heroes that don't have a farming mechanism, like let's say an Emerald 1. That hero really doesn't have a farming mechanism, and as an Emerald 1, you're kind of forced to do what I'm doing in the background. Last hitting and denying to keep the creep wave at a stable position and be safe. Like, you gotta imagine I am sitting next to a tower. I killed a tower for, viewing purposes, but you can really just practice this. It sounds stupid, but that's what you gotta do. If you wanna get good at this game, practice. Just playing won't be enough, because practicing last hitting, that's really nothing you can do in game. Well, you can, but it's a lot more difficult. And I'm not even talking about laning situations here. I have watched so many replays where players just sat in a lane on their own and missed all the creep kills. And it's like, you are wasting money. Why would you waste money? That's just, no. Don't waste money. You want money, don't you? It's just infuriating. Oh well. But I think I'm already pretty much done here. Like, this really is not a big topic, and I never planned on actually creating a video on this. But it just seemed like it was necessary. And yeah, so if any of you are interested in stepping up your game and starting to break that 1600 bracket, go into a practice mode game and start last hitting. And now you're gonna tell me, well, but I know how to last it. Yeah, you know how to last it, but can you do it? Are you capable of getting every single last hit if you're on your own in a lane? Every single one. Are you capable of keeping the creep wave in a stationary position so you don't push the lane? That's actually pretty difficult to do. I can do it for about 10 minutes. Like, that's how long my material right here is. I managed to do it for 10 minutes, but I then screwed up because Jesse Cox was hilarious. But other than that, yeah. So, I guess you're just gonna cut it right here. I know this was not the most exciting of videos, but practice last hitting, for the love of God. Just do it. It's really not difficult. It's not a big waste of time. Just listen to a podcast. If you don't know what podcast to listen to, here we go. Savage Love is great, Painkiller Already, or Game Station podcast. And just sit down for half an hour and, well, practice last hitting. It sounds boring. It is boring. But if you want to get good, that's what you're gonna do. You can't just expect to magically get good at the game. Anyways, that's all I got to say. So, yeah. See you next time, I guess.